Yep, I'm running out of sand, fellas, but I got this crazy notion. It's also a washing day too, so I don't really want to go out. So, I got this crazy notion last night. I better show you first of all. I've moved them over to get more rain until they settle down, and then I'll probably move them back over there and separate them. You know, newspaper silos at one end and peat at the other. Not using coir because we've already tested coir a few years ago and it wasn't as good as peat. We want to know whether newspaper cellulose is as good as peat or maybe even better. I don't know. Suspect it's going to be worse, but you never know. But I just got this idea, this notion that if our goal is to take the fix the nitrogen in there, then take it down and release it, why not use a totally different method? Could it be a case of there's a zone there where you could actually fix and release within about a couple of centimetres or an inch in there? So I thought, is it possible to actually get our newspaper cellulose and run some up the side walls of the pot sort of thing, you know, so we actually have it all round the sides of the pot, and somewhere down here there's going to be interface between where it's going from aerobic to anaerobic, and somewhere in between it's going to be microaerophilic, and somewhere in that zone we're going to get fixation going to catch and release sort of thing with the if that's what's going on. I mean, that's what I want to test, and that may allow us to run the system without actually having to do any flushing at all. It may be a dynamic sort of equilibrium system where it just fixes and releases all the time, as long as you get the pot damp. Mummy, you can sit it on a floor foam block or fly wire, floor foam block or some sort of blocking system or something. And I'll just send up the camera, fellas. It's a slow day, as I said. It's been a crazy season. Let me just show you. Yeah, it's been a crazy. Haven't even got to warm a beanie at all this season. Didn't even go out and buy any. Didn't go out and buy any new fingy mittens, or didn't need them. It was just too warm, you know. I mean, we had as I said, we had the warmest June on record, and we've had the driest June on record and the warmest winter overall. So the idea, since these weeds are growing on the top, the sand on them must be okay for CPs, if the CP weeds can grow. So what I want to do is just take away the top layer here, the surface horizon, or I don't even call this the double naught horizon or whatever. I mean, there's so many different ways of. It's like we have the imperial system and we have the metric system. And it's like we've got two sorts of gallons. You know, we've got the imperial gallon and we've got the. Well, you can't really call it the metric gallon, can you? The American gallon and the British gallon sort of thing. So we're just going to take all this top surface material off. Put it to one side, so we'll have some sand that's okay, because I'm getting low on sand and it's a washing day today, and I don't really want to go out and buy another bag of sand just for this, because I'm not sure whether I'll be able to pull it off. I don't think I'm even going to be able to pull it off. So there we go, fellas. Got some sand there that is reasonable. So it's just sand under there. So what I'm going to do, still in the shop, I'm just going to take this sand out. As you can see, it's just, if it's good enough to grow the CP weeds, it should be okay for CP sort of thing. So I'm just going to get this and just take it out, wash out the bucket, and then I'm going to see if I can put some of that newspaper cellulose up the side walls. Not sure if it's possible. It might want to fall away, whether we can knit it, whether I've got to take another bucket and cut it in half and put some sort of spaces in there to hold the stuff against the walls before I put the sand in or something. So yeah, Anyway, we'll see how we go. But it's just an idea that we could actually do that. So we'll see how we go, brothers. A long process, short. How much time we got? We're down to, yeah, running at 30 seconds, so another 30 seconds. Anyway, so I just thought I'd, yeah, so it's basically, it's the same type of clay pit sort of sand that we've been using for. So really, how do you make it go out? So the question is, what makes it go Albion? Maybe I should start the next clip with that. Explain that to you, because I think it got lost on one of the clips earlier. Okay.